Hey guys, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. Today I am doing a book review on The Push by Ashley Audrain. Don't know if that's how you say your name. I'm giving this book 4.5 stars. This book was really good. It was very reminiscent of Verity, if you've read that, by Colleen Hoover. Kind of, sort of gave me those vibes. It was really good. This book is all over Instagram right now, all over BookTube. So when I seen that my library had it, I put it on hold, and it came up really fast, actually. So let's read the synopsis. Says Blythe Connor, and is that how you say her name? Blythe or Blythe? I don't know, but I was saying both when I was reading it in my head. Blythe Connor is determined that she will be the warm, comforting mother to her new baby Violet that she herself never had. But in the thick of motherhood's exhausting early days, Blythe becomes convinced that something is wrong with her daughter. She doesn't behave like most children do. Or is it all in Blythe's head? Her husband, Fox, says she's imagining things. The more Fox dismisses her fears, the more Blythe begins to question her own sanity. And the more we begin to question what Blythe is telling us about her life as well. So, Blythe comes from a family of women who, the mothers are not very good. So we actually follow in the book Blythe's mother, who is Cecilia, and then Etta, which is Cecilia's mother, and that's as far as they go. So it starts with Etta, and she's not a very good mother to Cecilia at all. And then Cecilia is not a good mother to Blythe at all. So when she becomes pregnant, she decides she's going to be a really good mother, and she's going to take care of Violet, and she's going to love her and all this. But when Violet is born, Blythe has a really hard time bonding with the baby. Really bad. And so she kind of thinks maybe I have postpartum depression. So she goes to the doctor, and she answers a little questionnaire, and she answers no to all their questions. They're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. So anyway, what ensues is that baby Violet does not bond with her mother at all. She does bond with her dad, and doesn't want anything to do with her mother. Says, then their son Sam is born. And with him, Blythe has the blissful connection she'd always imagined with her child. Even Violet seems to love her little brother. But when life as they know it is changed in an instant, the devastating fallout forces Blythe to face the truth. The Push is a tour de force you will read in a sitting. An utterly immersed novel that will challenge everything you think you know about motherhood. About what we owe our children and what it feels like when women are not believed. It's true. I read this in 2 sittings. I read it pretty fast. It was really good. It kept my attention. What's the word? I felt for Blythe on one hand because she had that problem bonding with Violet. For like the first year of Violet's life, she just didn't bond with her. She didn't like her. She wanted her to go away. The baby cried all the time if she held her. She even breastfed, but it didn't matter. They did not bond. And Blythe did not know how to be a mother. She did not know how to be loving. She didn't know how to be affectionate because she didn't have a mom like that. And so it was passed down onto her that she just didn't know. She just didn't know how, and she didn't get that motherly feeling towards Violet at all. Then she has her son Sam, and she does have that feeling. Now Sam comes along I want to say 4 years later, and so I guess by this time she's learned how to be a mother and all this, but she still, is not affectionate with Violet. Her and Violet have a very volatile relationship. As a 4-year-old, Violet is very mean. She's a bully. She goes to daycare. She's a bully. She, one day at the park, they are playing, and Violet's playing with all the other little kids, and a little boy falls from the slide 12 foot up, and he actually dies. Well, what Blythe doesn't tell anybody is she's seen Violet trip the little boy. And she's pretty sure she did it on purpose. Yeah. So, Blythe tells Fox, her husband, there's something wrong with Violet. There's something wrong with her. She is mean. You don't see her like I do. Because Violet doesn't show her daddy the same things that she shows Blythe, the mom. The things that she does. The temper tantrums and the being mean and all this. And one day she tells Blythe that she's tired of Sam. She wants him to go away, And then she also tells Blythe she wants her to leave. She wants her to leave, and so that her and her daddy could be by themselves. Yeah. So that's all I want to tell you. But some bad things happen, and you think to yourself, is Violet just a bad child, or is she a product of her mother not bonding with her, not giving her the love and affection that the dad does, or is she just an evil child? So there's a lot to think about in this book. There's a lot of triggers in this book. If you are triggered by any kind of thing about children, you might not want to read this. But it was good. I gave it 4.5 stars. Apparently Kristen Hanna liked it because on the front it says starkly original and compulsively readable. Kristen Hanna. So yeah, I would recommend it. I thought it was really good. I don't know if Ashley Audrain has wrote anything else, and if it would be anything like that or even be as good as this, because this was pretty good. And like I said, it's kind of reminiscent of Verity. Yeah. So that's all I got. If you've read this book, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. That's all I got, guys. If you like this video, how about a like? And while you're here, how about a subscribe? Don't forget to check back for more book videos coming up soon. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.